Hello everybody, my name is Sophie Polina, and as part of my last assignment for the course Dark Sky Studies 2, I'm going to share my personal vision for Salt Lake City's Nightscape. Cities are generally explored and experienced during daytime hours through activities such as sightseeing, shopping, stopping for coffee, or relaxing at an urban park. However, come dawn, many cities reawake, offering urban dwellers the opportunity to create memorable nighttime experiences. Salt Lake City can be definitely among them. I'm not talking about bustling streets and loud music coming out of nightclubs and filling urban streets, but rather a calmer approach to experiencing a city at night. We live in a time full of screens and never ending technological stimuli, so it is even more important to take a step back, calm down, and enjoy an urban environment from a different perspective. Urban places like Salt Lake City provide the opportunity for different people from various cultural backgrounds to come together to share and integrate their values and traditions into their everyday life. Over the course of the last year, while I have completed two dark sky studies classes at the University of Utah, I have come to realize that there is one thing that connects every part of the world, every culture, from the beginning of human life to today's societies. It's the sky. Some individuals value the view of the cosmos more than others, but in the end, if you look up at night, most would expect to see a dark, star-filled night. However, this is not the case anymore in most urban environments throughout the world because of the unintended consequences of using artificial light at night. Because it means a lot to me that I'm able to see the stars at night, I want future generations to experience the same. So I try to help and protect the view of the night skies from being washed out by light polluting cities. Therefore, I want to share with you my ideal nightscape vision of Salt Lake City, Utah that offers great nighttime experiences while at the same time holistically and wholly protect the night through a dark sky friendly lighting approach. I'd imagine that all city owned lighting fixtures are energy efficient and dark sky compliant. For all lights illuminating roadways, I'd use Cobra lights to maintain a unified and whole picture of the city. Then I'd use different lighting to ensure the maintenance of neighborhood characteristics. Historic neighborhoods like the avenues would have their own kind of lighting, while more modern neighborhoods such as the Granary District will have a more modern lighting design. But it doesn't just stop with defining different kinds of lighting fixtures. I'd incorporate smart lighting technology like dimmers and sensors where appropriate and create inner city self-guided night walks with the input of local residents to highlight important features and spaces in each neighborhood. I imagine night walks to be similar to urban trails. Walkways through neighborhoods that highlight each neighborhood's history, important architecture, or historic places. There are different stops or stations along the way that emphasize why it is crucial to limit light pollution, especially in terms of our own health, animal and plant life, the economy, climate change, and even tourism. Further, I'd encourage local residents to participate in the establishment of their neighborhood's night walk and would also have local artists showcase their art throughout the Nightwalk network and highlight Utah's unique character. This is just a broad concept of what I would imagine city dwellers could do at night. However, the most important thing to me is that together we protect the night sky by limiting our city's contribution to light pollution while at the same time celebrate each of the city's unique neighborhoods. There are different aspects of a city that would definitely benefit from night sky friendly lighting. The number one thing residents are usually concerned with in terms of urban lighting is safety, which is understandable considering that most human beings feel most comfortable when they can see what is happening around them. However, overly illuminating areas does not necessarily increase what people are able to see. Improper lighting, especially if it causes glare, can actually decrease how much we're able to see. Therefore, using dark sky friendly lighting that is fully shielded, properly directed, and not overly bright can potentially increase the sense of safety. Looking at it from an infrastructure and maintenance standpoint, using dark sky friendly lighting can have multiple benefits. For one, new lighting technologies such as LEDs enable us to use more energy efficient lighting, resulting in lower energy consumption and costs. Further, using things like smart lighting technologies, such as sensors or dimmers, can further decrease the amount of light pollution a city produces, while at the same time contribute to lower energy costs. Now, if at all possible, city-owned lighting fixtures should be purchased from a limited number of manufacturers to lower maintenance costs and make it easier to replace broken lights. Tourists and art are always important aspects of a city. After all, I think without art there wouldn't be any tourism. So, giving tourists something to do, like the night walks I already mentioned, and targeted nightscape friendly events in different neighborhoods, such as Rose Park, are great opportunities to encourage tourists to extend their activities into the night. Further, I think that the combination of my proposed night walks with artwork created by local artists could potentially make the city's experience at night even better. An urban environment consists of multiple different systems like humans, the built environment, the natural environment, animals, etc. So it is important to respect all urban organisms, and through nightscape friendly lighting, a city could ensure the preservation of natural habitat for urban wildlife. Annually, millions of birds die because they become confused by all the lighting and eventually collide with buildings, which could easily be avoided. Especially considering that the Great Salt Lake is the nation's largest migratory bird refuge and Salt Lake City is one of the closest cities, it is even more important to consider our sister species when implementing night lighting. To tie this all together, thinking about urban environments from a livability and connectivity standpoint, lighting should definitely be a consideration. Ultimately, exposure to artificial light at night has detrimental side effects, even though urban lighting is never intended to harm anybody. Lighting one's Limiting one's exposure to artificial light at night through dark sky friendly lighting will positively affect the human being, the natural environment, and even the economy, all of which are very important to create livable cities.